Hello and welcome to another edition of the Fatu Network News Review. Today, Wednesday, 10th October 2018. I am Omar Wali. I'm in the studios with a guest. We'll be discussing about the alleged bribery issue where President Barrow's name was mentioned. And we also be talking to the staff of the Little Star soap manufacturing factory. They protested today asking for better working conditions and health insurance. But before all that, I will start with the standard State House rubbish Jawara's claim. You may remember, as you know, the National Assembly member for Upper Flood West, Honorable Sana Jawara, alleged that UDP National Assembly members were queuing at State House to receive money from President Adama Barrow. Madi Sise, the National Assembly member for Serekunda West, denied the allegations. Sekuba Jaju of Busumbala constituency denied, although Madi Sise admitted that he received 10,000, but he did not consider it as a bribe. But Honorable Sekou Bajaju denied the allegation, and yesterday the State House issued a statement rubbishing those claims. And Justice Minister warns against hate speech and false news. That is the Minister of Justice, Batambedu, has warned that people found wanting of spreading hate speeches and false news will be prosecuted. Speaking during his monthly press briefing yesterday at the Minister of Justice, Tambedu said the recent trend of spreading hate speech and false news in the country is worrisome and must be addressed. That's what the Justice Minister Abubakar Tambedu said. Police investigating OJ Jallo's fertilizer scandal, that is the Minister of Justice, has tasked the Gambia Police Force to further investigate the fertilizer scandal involving the former Agriculture Minister Omar Amadou Jallo. But Tambedu has confirmed this thing yesterday during the press conference. OJ, who served as a Minister of Agriculture in the government of President Barrow, was alleged to have his fingers in a reported illegal sale of expired fertilizer to Gambian farmers. That's what we have on the Standard. And on the Point newspaper, government to return remains of Solo Sandeng and December 30th attackers. At a press conference yesterday, the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Tambedu, said that has reaffirmed that the government is waiting for the forensic test result of Solo Sandeng and the attackers of December 30th attackers before handing the remains to their respective families. And the prison DG orders to explain the solitary confinement of Yankuba Baji and the Corps. Yankuba Baji was the head of the National Intelligence Agency. And yesterday, Justice Kumbasila Kamara of the High Court in Banjul ordered the Director General of the Gambia Prison Service to give explanation on why Yankuba Baji and his co-accused persons were placed on a solitary confinement. Justice K.S. Kamara ordered came following the application made by both prosecution and the Defense Counsel premises on complaints that the accused persons were placed on a solitary confinement by prison authorities without any reasons. And government not ready to detain junglers. That is also from the yesterday press conference with the Justice Minister Abubakar Tambedu, saying that has hinted that he was not sure that the country is ready to detain junglers. He said such kind of cases are not very straightforward and they are very complex and very demanding and they require lots of things. I don't think this country is yet and ready to hold trials like such. I don't think we are ready to do so for many reasons. Those are the words of the Justice Minister Abubakar Tambedu. And Victim Center signed MOU with TRRC, that was here, that is the Gambia Center for Victims of Human Rights Violations, and Truth, Reconciliation and Reparation Commission on Tuesday signed a memorandum of understanding in order to ensure that the dignity and honor of the victims are always at the forefront of their work. And they also reporting on Sheikh Omar Jeng admitted to hospital, that is among the co-accused of Yankuba Baji, the former Director General of the National Intelligence Agency, that he was admitted at Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital. On the daily newspaper, UN launches €16 million program for youths and women. That is the UN Capital Development Fund. Yesterday launched a €16 million program geared towards promoting climate resilience through local development finance and financial inclusion in support of job creation in the Gambia. and the chiefs wants colonial laws to be reviewed. That is Chief Demba Sanyang, a traditional chief, has called for the review of a country's over century-old District Tribunal Act, which was developed by colonial administrators. President Barrow reacts to MP's bribery allegations, it was here yesterday, and it's on the other papers that the claims made by Honorable Jawara was rubbish. And on the same here too, as well on The Voice, they also reporting that, and they also saying government not ready to prosecute alleged junglers and impeach President Barrow. GDC MC Cham tells National Assembly members. That is Mwodu MC Cham, the National Youth Mobilizer at the Gambia Democratic Congress, has stressed that the need to impeach President Adama Barrow, saying it is high time that President Barrow be impeached and Gambians have lost confidence in his government. TRRC Victim Center MOU reaffirms commitment to justice, and that is the MOU signed between TRRC and the Victim Center. Viewers, that's all we have for you on the papers today. Now we'll move on to a story. And staff of Little Star Gambia Limited is a soap manufacturing factory. Today they protested, demanding a better working conditions, including medical insurance. They said they did not have a medical insurance, so they're demanding their employers to provide that one. Mariam Sise was there, and let's take a listen to this report.
Africa Global is pleased to launch Dalaba Housing Estate. Dalaba Housing Estate is our newest estate located on the Sukuta Jabang Road. You can buy a finished 2 or 3 bedroom house or service plots accompanied with a free fence and gate. At Dalaba Housing Estate, you get to enjoy bituminized roads, gated and fenced properties, solar street lights, water reticulation, public amenities, 1,500 fruit trees aligned in streets, and many more. Make a 40% down payment today and spread the balance conveniently for 10 years with GTBank, EcoBank, and Trust Bank.
Okay, porto mbe kerin jayno nganna batada le safe office birman na batada safe office na manager fauna ta itandi molla ko atene mota diamula anu in fact bring chuk aka itandi molla ko atene mobe diamula, so ay mol jakale ay mol itandi ibe dim mobe tarlo nyona le doku wala inata diamula inata communicate because aka man need mola communication wala ka understand. So woko na nuje na safe na living condition nga min safe ala reply I mean di mola a baby jana, you will see, and dolfana rajiko this is our country. So we are human beings. So better la banko kanyadle email nyanto soto no nyimbe difficult still laje e ka janje janni dunta jang 30 minutes break ikawla soto adun that la be katara lokrinde ya understand ni funda hana time bi yemin soto banda ike kuntule ika understand ika kuntule la adun jang ike jominna ani risky min bi jang because jang emergency bunda fawti jang ika bundal be lokle emergency bunda ta jama factory ta dun dimbala ka doko ki jang ni dimba bata mose bunda because ika bundal be lokle.
When you are sick here, you go there, you write a letter for them to give you a 500. It's a problem. You die here, you kill your own self. And any Indian is sick here, he is taken to hospital, the company will pay for that.
For how long have this been going on?
Since the existence of this company. Since the existence of this company, this have been practiced here, and they have been going, and they have been defended by this ordinary man you are seeing here, Musa. He's the one defending them anytime.
Respect na doko kono because ini mota doko kala amantara nyanto soto ka imantra respect kam, there's no respect na job. Adu mbelafri na medical insurance fana mbelafri ngala le. Lafta medical insurance la. Always ndel vanga ni portoso anything demand. Na all government people will like a law, ika demand. Just like this man. Abe nyin na min to deng ilamoy. This man I in namin is only that I can for ko siyaso ko ba ndol 100% because mo kayti jabulu min sayta ndi kay siyaso to janne. Ya understand. Atala kana kana ko be dundi nyoto. Min gata ni oncle Musati. Atala kana ko be dundi nyoto. Ya on kay siyaso de ba ndol ma jela ay siyaso to nyame. This na pour na salary lafta la karu, lafta respect la le, lafta la nyo respect na living condition lafta medical insurance lafta la because jang mo bele be sasare nim soda mo be la soda kaminga hana la te jato bala. Sako ka ele la ka du sisoko. How do you think that?
We wrote a letter to them on the 1st of October. The reply was that we acknowledge the reception of the letter on the first side by few staff. We regret to inform you that because of the current financial situation, the company cannot increase salary or give any benefit as it will be deteriorated to the existence of the company. However, plans are underway to install a new machinery. Whenever plans are underway to install a new machinery, then you are having money. Let them not fool us. We have been tired to be fooled. We have been tired to be fooled. We need a salary increasement of 150%, a medical insurance. Anybody working here is not insured. We are sick. Even when you go there to ask for money to go to hospital, they will not give you. They will tell you to write a letter. When you write that letter, before you will get that 500 to go to hospital, you die. My friend, these people are maltreating us here. Any Indian sick here, they are responsible by the company. The company will pay for their medical health.
Okay, what are your expectations?
We expect them to reply on is a good manner, without no violence, without no problem. Because we want a cordial, good cordial relation with the management. That's what we are here for. We are not here for violence. When it was a violence, we could have not called anybody. We would have just vandalized this area.
Soda ka mix kono to janne. Aron soda na ni soda me mix in jang. Ni be soda mix and that day soda mix ta lumina. Momo be nyim factory to. I wish soda be mix ka lumina ay tara jam fana. Ni soda mix and soda la nyim fen ko min ka wuli. Ise toto janne fonya bunda nyinte la adu hani funda lan janne ikemuru le bak pour yemuru ka ta kono to. Ya understand? Nbije na kamo kama killing le bentol buru jam. Musol kama killing tol kama killing. Wakamol nyim fon ba jam nobody. It's a time fon sotona pour ka ta kamo nyim ku. Ya understand? Nata wala safe na living ko moma medical paper soto. Ma medical paper soto jang. Ka foko ni nata nyim medical insurance iba soto la jang. Ni baramata jam fana. It's left to you. Ita balon na be kala nyame. Ni baramata jam.
We are here to maintain good relationship. When they want that, that is that continue. We want a good relation between we and the management. But they have to respect our condition. Whenever you are late for 15 minutes, they deduct it from your salary.
We are the one who making money. We are not in jail. We don't care, Musa. We are going to follow this up to the end.
Replace your 3G SIM card today for the Real Africell 4G SIM and receive 1 GB of internet data for free.
Those are the staff of Little Star Company Limited. It's a soap manufacturing company in the Gambia here. They are protesting. They are asking for the employers to provide insurance and so on. Now, on the line now, I have the managing director of the company, Shahim Ayem. Hello, Shahim.
Yes, hi.
How are you doing today?
Fine.
Welcome to the Fatu Network.
Yes.
As you may know, your staff protested today. They said they are demanding a better working condition, such as, and including a health insurance. We had their side of the story. They said the toilet is poor, they don't have a health insurance. What can you tell us from your own side?
Yes, from our side, I will try to explain that, on first they wrote a letter to us stating a few demands in which they wanted an increase of 150% in the salary. They wanted medical insurance. They wanted some fans to be installed.
Yeah.
They wanted a staff bus, and they wanted their salary to be paid in the bank, and some few other issues. Okay.
Yeah.
We acknowledge the receipt of the letter, and we wrote to them that our financial condition today is not very great of the company, and giving additional benefits will be detrimental to the existence of the company itself. However, plans are underway to install new machinery to mechanize so that the quality of the product improves and there is wide acceptance in the market and the sub-region for our product. So based on that, the new machines should arrive in January 2019.
Okay.
And by July 2019, considering the success of our implementation of the project, we will relook at facilities and salaries and all those things.
Okay.
And then we also told them that please make a representation of your representative to have a meeting with the Department of Labor so that we can discuss the issues which you are having and we can do some collective bargaining. Just to keep you informed that we are paying a minimum salary of 3,828 each and every staff up to $4,800 per month, which comes to $150 per day for unskilled labor. The people who are having problems or who are doing this demonstration are unskilled laborers.
Yeah.
They are not skilled laborers.
Okay.
More than that, every day we are subsidizing their food by giving them $15 per day to eat food. the day they come.
Nah.
In spite, more than this, for every tabaski, we give them $3,000 to $4,000 fee bonus without bonus based on their the number of years they have worked in our company. For Ramzan fasting, holy month of Ramzan, we give them a box of, we give them a gift box which contains rice, sugar, oil, mayonnaise, and various other things costing up to $2,000 to them.
Now, let me interrupt you there.
Up to $4,000 of, yeah.
They're also saying, you mentioned all these things, but they're saying that they did not have a medical insurance, which is dangerous to their health, because looking inside the factory, they don't have a ventilation there, and they don't have a medical insurance.
No, that is not at all correct. We are having a huge exhaust fan, and moreover, what we are using in the soup is purely food grade chemicals. We are not using any unhealthy or any chemicals which are harmful to human beings. We are using oil residual with caustic soda, mixing it and making simple laundry soap.
Yes, simple. But do you have a medical insurance for them?
Yeah, the medical insurance is given by, if there is an accident or any problem inside the factory, we are paying 1% to Social Security, where they are supposed to pay the medical expenses or any problems they are having within the premises of the factory. If they are going to be hurt or if they are going to be having any disease which is caused because of the working conditions,
now
we are paying 1% to them. But I don't understand why we should be providing them with medical insurance, additional medical insurance.
Now, how soon will you address some of their demands? The 150%, the medical insurance, the funds been installed, the salary be paid to the bank?
Been installed.
Okay, it has already been installed.
Yes.
So how about the other ones now? The salary to be paid in the bank?
No, the salary increment and all, the financial condition of the company doesn't allow us to do, because our sales have gone down drastically.
Yeah.
The movement of goods has been, in fact, for the past 2 years, we are subsidizing this company by our other businesses, whereas our other businesses are also suffering now.
Okay.
How do you want to help them? We cannot keep on pumping in capital to pay their additional demands. We know how we are trying to keep this up, and we are trying to improve on it. We are not telling them, okay, that we are not able to do properly, so half of you go home. No. If you come and see, we are having a closed circuit camera in this, you will see that each and every employee is hardly working for 4 or 4.5 hours only. But the rest of the time they are sitting idle because there is no work here.
All right.
The movement of soap itself is not happening.
Okay. Sahim, thank you so much for that clarification there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what they are doing is actually illegal, and they have not even properly, in fact, told us that they are going to go in for such a sit-in demonstration and all those things, and they cannot blackmail us by giving 48 hours notice that you have to reply within 48 hours. It has to be a consultative process with the Commissioner of Labor. We cannot just overnight, they cannot come and tell us we are going to do this and bring 2-3 TV channels and, bulldozers go inside and try to take photographs and all these things.
Thank you so much, Sahim, for your time.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. That is the Managing Director of Little Star Gambia Limited, a soap manufacturing factory there. The staff protesting today, demanding the salary be increased, the medical insurance and so on. The funds will be installed, their salary be paid, and they should be provided with a staff boss and so on. So there we heard from the staff, and this is the Managing Director. We also explained his side of the story. Now I'm moving on with, I have a guest with me here, Honorable Sidin Jai, and welcome once again.
Thank you very much, Omar.
Well, yesterday you made a post on the social media, on Facebook to be precise, saying who allege must prove, accusing President Barrow of bribery and corruption without proof is heinous. Are you trying to defend or justify the allegations made by Honorable Sana Jawara?
No, I am not, I'm neither defending nor justifying. But the fact remains that we've seen Honorable Sana Jawara alleges that President Barrow is bribing UDP lawmakers, and that he stated that he's paying them salary, and as well also that UDP MPs started queuing at State House to collect their salaries, and he went further to indicate that he thinks it is to buy favors. And we also saw some MPs who denied the allegations, while the honorable member for Serekunda West confirmed but indicated that there was no indication in any way or the other the money was meant to solicit favors or to lobby or for corruptions or for anything. Because as he put it, he was given 10,000, which of course he said President Barrow could afford to give him 10,000. Even him could afford to give somebody $10,000. And we looked at it. If Honorable Jawara, a member of the United Democratic Party, and he believes that there are some members of the UDP engaged into one thing or the other. And if there is no disconnect among the members of the UDP National Assembly members, what stopped him from getting or doing some fact-finding among the members to find out who gave them the money and it's for what? Rather than blowing his own trumpet and blowing whistle, accusing the president of bribery and corruptions, which of course is a serious allegations. And when you looked at it, as we follow the social media and also both the print and electronic, and there is no connections, or there is nowhere you can connect to say that those monies we are given as a result of soliciting some favors or wasn't in good faith.
How can you know that it wasn't meant to solicit support?
Yeah,
because I asked Madi here,
yes,
the same. So he said Barrow cannot bribe. But if people are different, if there's somebody alleged, another person denied, another person admitted.
No, because Madi has stated it very clearly, and I'm so the reason why it was given. Not for anything. It was in good faith. Because if I met you, a group of people, we had a meeting, and I think I am better off to give you $10,000 to buy fuel, or to help you to strengthen to your oversight functions, to help you carry your day-to-day work, and also to further help you to connect to your people.
Is that the responsibility of the president?
No, you see,
so
we have seen
the
director of press. No. The director of press clearly stated that, and also Madi Sise himself clearly indicated that those monies weren't meant for anything, as alluded to by Honorable Jawara. That not only the office of the president rubbishes the claim made by, the unjustifiable claim made by Jawara, but also even his own colleagues have seen it as Jawara is trying to build seat of discord, and also to put the party into divisions, to divide the leadership of the party. Not only between the two excellencies, His Excellency President Barrow and His Excellency the Vice President, but also within the hierarchy of the UDP. As a member of parliament and as a member of the same UDP, and you believe that, and we all know President Barrow also as a member of was in UDP, is a member of the UDP. And if he decided to give, to assist his colleagues in the same party, now, I cannot just conclude that it is meant for lobby. You know, in politics, party politics also around the world, in the Gambia and outside the world, there is this norm of probably lobbying, either through normal discussion to lobby for positions when there is national congresses or not, or there is also a way of trying to guide and help people. So if that happened, the Honorable Jawara cannot just conclude.
But he
cannot just jump and accuse the president of bribery and corruption. And I stated in my post, it's a heinous crime, it's very serious to accuse you of corruptions and bribery, especially president of a republic, without any justifications. You have no facts, and when you look at the issues as stated by Madi and others, it was out of malice that Honorable Jawara made those unsubstantiated claims and allegations.
You cannot say unsubstantiated. It has been substantiated and the man has been vindicated.
No,
listen to me. He said the reason why he's doing that, is blowing the whistle, is to stop any form of corruption. If you are telling me it's not substantiated, even though Madi denied that it was bribe and so on, but he admitted receiving the money.
No, admitting receiving the money is one thing, but whether the money was given either in good faith or to bribe people, or was it because of corruption? That's another thing. Because the money was given in good faith. If I meet a group of people and I think I am better off, I can give them some token to buy fuel or to help them in their day-to-day, because I don't believe, and nobody will believe, that those monies were meant for bribery or corruption. And for me, what I'm saying is, as a member of the United Democratic Party,
you are a member?
The MP, and you think those are your colleagues, and to keep camaraderie and sanity within the party and unity, cohesion, you should be able to call one of them to find out the money is for what. Who gave you the money?
But did you know that whether he called one or two of them to find out before?
I'm not sure, but he have not. Because since then there are a lot of uproar on the issues, but he has not come again to clear. I saw him the following day on the newspaper, but he said he spoke because he wanted to stop corruptions, and that's where he stopped. He couldn't get or give us facts for people to believe that this money was given based on this, because even on his post, he stated that clearly again, contradicting himself. He said he don't even know for what reason the money has been given. And the same person also saying that the money was given for bribery. He also stated that it was, they started receiving their salaries from State House, queuing. And all those things are unfounded. And I don't think, for me, to be honest, I have no idea, but I don't think whether those MPs will go and line queue at the State House to receive monthly salary over the counter. That one is not correct. I don't think that is possible. Secondly, and he clearly, he contradicted himself.
Okay.
He don't know what the money was meant for. He also stated that it was bribery. President Barrow was looking for favors. So you see, he's telling you that there is something that he harbors.
What is that? What is he harboring?
I really don't know. But because, he talks about the Congress. He talks about Congress looking for favors. He said he don't know the money was given for what. At the same time, he said it was for, so there's something fishy, and it is meant to divide the UDP, and it is meant to plant seed of discord among the hierarchy of the UDP, which is unfortunate, and using the presence of the president, accusing such a serious crime is unfortunate. As a responsible person, as a member of parliament, when you take on issues, you should take it with a pinch of salt, and for the common good of all of us, and with good faith. And when you read his statement, you looked at it that it was all fallacy, and there was malice for thought, and it's unfortunate.
Sidinjai, are you holding brief for President? Are you the new spin doctor for
I am not holding brief.
So why are you so...
This is personal opinion as a person, as a private citizen. Sidinjai, I'm speaking as a private citizen.
You are speaking in your capacity as somebody who's trying to be with or against with, or what? What do you mean? I said, because you are not balanced here. If I
am balanced.
No, because everything is directed to this man.
No. I am balanced. I'm trying to be balanced, because for me, I cannot understand. For me, to be honest, my belief and my thought is that, as also indicated by Madi Sise, that giving $10,000 to a member of parliament after a discussion, a chat, or a meeting, for me, I don't think whether that you could have enough ingredient to qualify it to be corruption and or bribery. That's my point. And because in the members' argument and write-up, he failed to give us facts clearly that will suggest or indicate.
When you mean facts, how do you mean? Because you said 10,000 and it was
proof
that
he said
was given.
It was proof it was given, but he said it was for bribery and corruption.
But you cannot substantiate that.
It's not for me. He's the one who
goes to these people. You don't know what transpired between him and Lamin Chairman.
No, he alleges that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he alleges that. What he said, he was called to come and collect $10,000 from President Barrow, and he said he don't know what the money is meant for. The reason it's the same Jawara, and also he stated that it's to stop corruption and bribery. The same person indicated that also it's meant to look for favors. It's the one I'm talking about. He is telling, there is a lot of
Okay,
funny things in that. Could it be personal?
Okay.
Could it be meant for something else? For me, looking at the bigger picture, I could only state that it is meant to divide the UDP.
Okay, are you UDP? Which party do you belong to?
I am a free man.
You cannot be free. Because as far as I understand, the last wall...
Time you check.
Berlin Wall, and the Berlin Walls collapsed. So you cannot be sitting on the fence. Where do you belong to?
I belong to no political party for now.
Now, you're trying to defend this 10,000. Let's talk about the 35 million of the First Lady. What do you think of that?
To be honest, I know the foundation is a non-profit organization, and the office of the First Lady Foundation has been engaged in a lot of charity work and also a lot of activities, especially in the area of health. And I know there are people, Samaritans or philanthropists.
You don't need to belabor. Just what do you think about this corruption allegation? What do you think should be done now?
No, for me, to be honest with you, I think, as indicated by Fatou Cissé, and for me, I think the foundation is meant to help, especially in the area of health and also in the area of children empowerment. We've seen them get materials donated to health facilities. So for me, I think the foundation's objective is to alleviate the suffering of women and children, especially with regards to health and social services. So, but nonetheless, as indicated by the CEO, that investigation is ongoing and they will get back to us. Until such a time when we hear from them, we might not be able to say much.
Now, I think we have somebody online, but hello?
Yeah, hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. Who is this, please?
This is Mamadi, and I am calling in regard to the $10,000 issue.
Right.
That Mr. Sidi Eskenjai is hell-bent on defending. I have a few questions for him.
Okay.
If he, when was the last time he's been to the Edward Francis Hospital? And also, we have Uncle Lawyer Dabo, who came on national TV saying that Gambians need money because we do not have staple crops in the Gambia.
Yeah, crop failure, yeah.
We don't have staple crops in the Gambia.
Sure.
And also, there is this big thing that NAWEC cannot support Gambian electricity. These are issues that is facing Gambia right now. But for some reason, some people are okay with saying that it is a heinous crime to call out a president who, time and time again, a lot of people have come forward to say that they've been given $10,000 by the president of the Gambia. I don't see why anyone will sanely defend that and also say that it's a heinous crime, and thereby making it a wrongful act for anybody who says that the president is giving bribery to people. This is something that is very important for Gambians to understand. People like Mr. Sidi Njai.
Okay, I think he will answer your questions. Maybe you can just summarize a bit.
Well, yeah. I'll just summarize for 20 seconds by saying that people like Mr. Njai do not belong in the national TV protecting anyone because they do not have the right to. This is exactly the same way he was when Jammeh was in power, and now he doesn't have a political party, but give him a few more months and he will be a full UDP supporter. And I'm telling you right now, people like this do not belong in the national TV, and you should not say anything that has to do with supporting Mr. Adama Barrow. And this will be the same thing that would happen.
Thank you. I think let him just answer those questions first. Yes, thank you so much. All right, Kara, you heard about that. He said,
yeah, thank you very much. He asked when do I last visit the Edward Edward Francis Small Teaching Hospital.
Right.
I don't know what he meant when their last visit there.
Probably
but I just want to say that for me, I respect people's opinions. And that's the beauty of democracy.
Just go to the point. When was the last time you...
I cannot remember. Yeah.
So do you know the condition of an average Gambian?
For me, I think what I am saying is I'm not here to talk about the health infrastructure or so. Yeah. But I know whatever we have, there is always room for improvement.
Such as?
And in any sector. Everything as a country and as a people, in terms of health, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of... I respect people's opinion.
Yeah, carry on.
In terms of rule of law. But what I'm saying, and I still stand by my post, that once he who alleged must prove. If I allege that the president is corrupt and engaged in bribery, that's a proof.
Okay.
His statement, I talked about facts on his statement, is so delusional and fallacy. There is beside giving 10,000, and he also told us that he don't know what the money is meant for.
It seems you have sway, but he said somebody like you who stood in this country during the most difficult moments. Jammeh lost Henry Fusoko.
Yes.
Listen to me. Let me.
Yeah. No. Let me just. I had him. Let me just. Oh, okay.
Okay. No. Continue.
Yeah. I heard what he said. He said, "I was in the APRC. Now I belong to no political party." He's right. I was in the APRC, and I was part of those who believe in what I believe. I believe in my party, and I believe that I had the right to freedom of. I have my. It's a fundamental right to believe my perception, associations, and to belong to any political party or any religion. And now I believe that with all what happened, I'm no more APRC, and I support President Barrow 100%. That is me, and for me, I have no problem. What I want is, you can disagree with me. I always disagree with people. Or agree with people, but with respect and dignity. Nobody will tell you, Sydney, have ever insulted me. Sydney has ever commented negative on my wall, because that is not democracy. That's not,
Do you have a regret of all those difficult moments? When you were defending?
Yes. I said it here. I said it I stated here, and the other. So I definitely express and reserve apology to anybody that I've caused.
So, Sidi, why were you involved? Even you knew that Jammeh cannot.
No, I am talking about that one. I told you I will never talk about that again, please. And I think I was here to talk about my post on Facebook, and that is it. But I want to say that again. My reserve apology to anybody, either politics or out of politics, or work, or family, or friendship, or neighbor, or relation. If I have offended anybody, my reserve apology. But I respect people's opinion, those who belong to UDP, NRP, GDC, PDOIS, APRC, those who are not associated with any political party. But my argument is, for me, anybody. You can. I have respect and dignity.
Okay.
And
we have someone.
Yeah, maybe we can take one call. Yeah, one call.
Hello?
Omar.
Yes.
Omar, hello?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Ahmed again. I'm not talking politics today. I just hear these demonstrators in this Indian soap making factory.
Yes. You're talking about...
And yes, Omar, I want you to follow this case, and I'm going to give you a lead. Caustic soda.
Okay.
Caustic, yeah, one of these boys, they know they've been affected. We can deny, even if you are ignorant about the situation, but once your health is threatened, instinctively your brain will tell you something is not right.
Okay.
The caustic soda, the Indian guy is trying to trivialize, is one of the most dangerous chemicals. Any contact with the skin, it burns your skin right away. And inhalation of it can damage the mucous membrane, like from the nose to the lungs.
Sure.
So these people have been systematically killed. I hope the National Environment Agency are aware of this and they launch a quick investigation. that factory have to close immediately until they meet all these health and safety standards. This is an emergency. We have similar situation in Gunjur with this golden lead. Because of our side, they provide these health and safety gears. But what these people are dealing with is one of the top grade hazard in any industry you can have. So to close all the doors with that caustic soda is just unthinkable. You cannot do it anywhere. In India, you do it there, they will lock you up and they will close your company. Africans, we have to value our lives. You know, our politicians have to get up from those offices and go and find out before they give out these licenses for these people to operate. They have to know what chemicals are they dealing with. You know, and the impact, even the environment. You cannot just use caustic soda in an enclosure. It's a suicide. They are killing those people. You know, I'm not talking about their pay or other things, but the caustic soda issue, you can go and Google it after your work, and I want you to assign somebody to follow this up and look at their complaints. They actually, their health has been damaged. This is what I have today. I don't have much time for politics. I'm just exhausted for now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for
close,
this.
I just want to say something.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed Manjan there in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Caustic soda. Caustic soda. Right?
All right, I will take note of that.
Yeah.
Omar, my last.
Oh, you want to run away? But I did not finish. Why are you running away? You saw your last one. No.
Okay, one question.
Let's talk about the chartered flight too. Was another issue.
Yeah, the chartered flights. Yeah. You see, I also saw that on social media with many opinions and suggestions. Yeah. For me, I think the Gambian people, we should recognize and value the office of our president.
Sure. Okay, I have another environmentalist calling me, and let me see if I can talk to him.
I just wanted to
yes, before you finish, I know it's hot here, but we are having some. Hello?
Maybe you can continue with them.
Yeah, we will continue, yes. Yes.
Hello, Mr. Wali.
Yes, I can hear you, yes.
Good, this is Malmo.
Yeah, Malmo, yeah.
Right, so I want to just chip in with regards to the caustic soda factory.
Okay.
I think I just...
Yes, I will come back to you.
Actually allude on to that.
Yeah, I will come to you in a moment. Let me just finish with Sidin Jai, and I will continue with you, right?
Let's under a minute.
Just for me, I'm coming back to you, Omar.
For me, I understand the situation, but for me, I am looking at the safety and security of the president of my country. So for me, I think when my president is traveling, all safety and security should be in place. You know, nowadays, you know, the world is very dynamic. Going in, you know, cutting cost and expense of
let me tell
security.
You, before you...
For me, no, my opinion, you ask me. I'm not here to debate on that. My opinion is, for me, I think if my president is traveling, I have no problem of him boarding or chartering a flight. I would have suggested something. You know, when I saw the then Minister of Finance indicating that they're auctioning those flights, the then presidential flights, something like that, there are three, I'm not sure. I was kind of thinking, whether it's cheaper, because it belongs to the Gambia government, to give those two flights to the Gambia International Airline to operate them on behalf of the country, and maybe retain one as presidential flight, whether that is cheaper than chartering a flight. I was kind of, you know, I'm novice in terms of aviation. Okay. So that was what I was thinking. But for me, I think security, safety of our president also should be looked into. And that's why for me, I think there is a need when the president is traveling to charter a flight.
This is a president who has been here for over nearly 2 years. He has traveled to donor conferences. He traveled to US using Brussels. He traveled to Brussels using Brussels. He traveled to other countries using Brussels. So what are you telling me? Are you listening to yourself?
What I'm saying, Omar, you see, as a journalist or as anybody, we have to respect people's opinion. My opinion is that my president of my country, irrespective of where I belong to, his safety and security should be paramount. That's my opinion. You cannot force me.
I'm not forcing you.
Yeah,
I don't understand when you talk about safety. That's what I'm putting sense to you.
No,
because this is a man who has been using...
No, Omar. Yeah, I understand. You see, for me, I have no control over that. Whether today he bought a commercial flight, tomorrow is a chartered flight, I have no control of that. But my opinion, personal opinion, anybody can differ with me. Okay. The safety and security of the President of the Republic, for me, I think, considering the threat in the world nowadays, that the President is either charter a flight, or they could probably go and maybe could have included in the donor conference to get somebody who could probably buy a presidential jet for this country. Finally, I want people to go back to work. Gambian, those who are in position of responsibility and those who are employed. Those who are also in various political parties and also those who are opinionated, online opinionated. For us to agree and to disagree with respect. Respect people's opinions. You cannot force me to respect or to agree with your own opinion, or to be in your own line of thinking and opinion. We can disagree. I can disagree with you based on facts and issues, but with respect and dignity. The insult, the ranting, and social media, it's undemocratic. It's against the tenets of principles of freedom of expressions, democracy, and good governance. That's my opinion. You see, you can even sometimes you go to journalists, they ask you questions, they anticipate you to answer this way. If you don't answer that way, they start to caricature you. They want to push you to the corner. It's unethical.
This includes Omar Wali, right?
No, you are my friend, but you are included. No problem. So you see, that is it, Omar.
Now, apart from politics, what is your profession? We understand you are studying law.
Omar, I want us to. You've talked about this over and over. Those things, please.
Thank you so much, Sidi Njie, for your time. You are 100% Barrow.
Yes, I am.
That is Honorable Sidi Njie there, a former minister. I was warned last time not to say 9 days minister, but he served as a minister during the political impasse. And he was a parliamentarian, nominated member for the National Assembly. He contested in the recently concluded National Assembly election, but lost. Thank you, Honorable Njie, for your time. Now I'm going to cross to Omar Malmo Sambu in one of the Asian countries. Am I right? You're in Malaysia, right?
No, Indonesia.
Indonesia. Oh, yeah, in Bali, Indonesia. Okay. In reference to you called earlier, in reference to the report we aired that has to do with the Little Star factory. Ahmed Manjang made a mention of. I know you're an environmental activist. What can you also tell us about it? You want to add something?
Yes. Omar, one thing I have to put across, I think the leadership of the National Environment Agency that is responsible for these environmental issues and giving license to a business meant to operate this kind of in the Gambia need to be very careful. Otherwise, they will be subjecting a lot of Gambians to worst case conditions.
Yes. Think having trouble with
closing those and then exposing those people to all kinds.
Yes, carry on. Yes, I can hear you.
Acceptable.
So
what I think is necessary is the government of the Gambia. The complaint should not even be to the factory. I think these people have the right to even sue this company to court, because what they are subjecting them to is completely unacceptable, and this is against all health standards globally. So I think certain things happen in the world, they can only happen in the Gambia, because this cannot happen in India. So I think Gambia, because we were very hostile to investments, but I think now that we have a democracy, it's equally important that people don't consider just giving money to give license to other people. Let's always, consider our citizens before giving license to people to operate. At the end of the day, it's only our youthful population that they're going to affect, and these things can bioaccumulate in the systems of the people. Before you turn 60, they might be dying gradually without realizing what is even killing them. So I think this company really need to be put at halt, not only because of the salary, but because of the environmental conditions and then, you know, the dangerous nature of their operations.
All right. Thank you so much, Amar.
All right, thank you, brother. Thank you.
That's Amar Malmo Sambo there. And he's an environmentalist. He was at the university and also Green Up Gambia. Well, viewers, that's what we have for you today. From me, Amar Wali, and my team, we thank you all for your time. Till tomorrow.